We're for the Aviva Rugby Premiership programme, giving the opportunity to these youngsters and 50 schools around Bath, having the opportunity to get excited about rugby and giving the opportunity to teachers to learn how to coach kids, tag rugby, touch rugby, and for kids who've never played it before to kids who play it every week to come together as a team and just have a bit of enjoyment as it's coming into sort of the World Cup next year, and in what 4.5–5 more years we've got the World Cup in England. I think it's fantastic that Aviva are putting so much money into the young potential players out there. Obviously secondary schools, they get plenty of rugby going on around the UK, but I think the primary schools will sometimes get missed out. And I think we've seen there with all the boys and all the girls getting out there enjoying themselves, playing a bit of touch rugby. It's a fantastic sport for all the kids to enjoy. Getting them outdoors and running around, exercising and keeping healthy, and most of the time keeping them out of trouble. So it's a great idea that Aviva have got to get the tag rugby into the junior schools, and hopefully the other sporting codes can do the same. Even if it's after school or Saturday, Sunday mornings, to have the opportunity to run around with your friends or a group of people you know as a kid to, like you said, get out and just be active. That's what we want to be, and I was fortunate enough to come from a small island which that's all I could do. So if we get this out and about in Bath, in all places around England, it'll be fantastic to get kids out and about, learning teamwork, learning a bit of enjoyment in sport, and just having fun. I think we've obviously improved the squad. There's been obviously a few key signings. A couple of guys have come from Leicester to Bath, who's been good for us. But also the coaching team we've got, and obviously the new facilities that we're obviously here today. This will be our kind of headquarters, and the team will move in here in a few months. So it's all exciting times at the club. Very much a good place to be. I think for every team playing, and I'm sure it's for every member of our squad, when you play in a competition you want to win it. You don't want to just be making up the numbers. So since I've been at the club, that's always been our ambition, to win every competition we play in. But yeah, it's been a good start to this season. Like you mentioned, last season was probably the worst start you could ever get. So this season's been a lot better, and yeah, I think we've got to keep that going. It's no use just thinking we've had a good start and things are going to happen for us. You've got to arrive every weekend and play well and make sure you win. With Simon Taylor, Tom Biggs, we've got some great players that have come into the club. I think we're playing exciting rugby. We've got a fairly young squad, but just sort of well balanced with a few experienced players in there, myself being sort of one of them. But yeah, I think we're all enjoying ourselves. So hopefully it's a place where players want to come to. Firstly for the rugby, but also the environment here. And off field, we're looking to expand with all the talk of the stadium. I think it's definitely an exciting rugby club at the moment.